So we're going to be doing another recipe today, and that's going to be Spanish rice. And all you really need is some kind of seasoned salt. I use McCormick a lot, so that'll work. Garlic salt, tomato sauce, and it can be any flavor really. I mean, you can get garlic and herb or just herb. I'm using 4 cheese. You can't really taste the cheese in it, so it'll be alright. But tomato sauce, extra olive oil, and rice. So basically what I do is heat up some oil in the pan first, let it get really hot, and I boil about 3 cups of water. And what I'll do with the 3 cups of water is once it's hot, like it's hot right now, I'll add a cup of tomato sauce. So that's it right there. Then I'll let that get hot too. You want really hot water. And I'll let you know why in a minute, but I'll be right back. So I just added about 2 cups of white rice, and you want to keep moving it around because you don't want it to burn, but you also want it to brown. So not too brown, but just enough so that we can add the water. This is on full heat right now. And in here we have the 3 cups of water and 1.5 cups of tomato sauce. I try to make it as simple as I can, but you can add potatoes to this, you can add onions, you can add green pepper, tomato, pretty much anything to rice. But I'm going to do the real easy, simple way, so I'm just going to do just a white rice, basically. So if you look closely, the rice is browning. And this is probably the perfect time to go ahead and add the water. So before that, all you want to do is sprinkle a little bit of the seasoned salt in there, in the water, and tomato sauce, and some of the garlic salt. And that's just to give it some more flavor. But we're going to go ahead and, what I usually do is lower the stove. It was at a 6. I lowered it down to a 4. And I'm just going to add the water. And this is going to get loud. You want to get enough in there to cover all the rice, but I will just go ahead and pour it all in there because it will evaporate on its own. And rice pretty much cooks itself. It took me a little while to learn how to make this, so I was constantly trying to stir it and watch it and stir it and watch it, and I would end up either burning it or undercooking it. And so now I just leave it alone, and what I'll do is just cover it with some foil, let it simmer, and it'll dry out on its own. So I will be back with more. So it's been about 10 minutes, and this is what it's looking like. Like I said before, I've turned down the heat to about a 4, which is about a low heat setting on a regular stove. You can see the sauce is accumulating on the sides, which is perfectly okay. But it is drying up slowly. We're not going to add any water. We're just going to keep it covered because, as you can see, it's still bubbling. It's still kind of moist. So this is about 20 minutes later. And this is what it should look like. I want to eat it already. So it doesn't have to be sticky. It could be like this. But you just want to make sure that it's fluffy. But that's it. Bye.